One emphasis I like to prioritize in every runner's strength conditioning program is jumping and landing. Now, you might be thinking, jumping and landing, what does that have to do with strength training? So if we get away from just traditionally building strength and think about part of our goal within this strength training program is to improve balance and stability, shock absorption, and proper positioning to improve your running, jumping and landing is so important. So a few exercises that I found to be very beneficial for runners to really work on absorbing force as they hit the ground to help really mitigate and reduce that risk of overloading the soft tissue and musculoskeletal system, hopefully to prevent tendinopathies and bone stress injuries, is a single leg alternating bound. So what we're gonna do on this one, it's pretty much a jump from one leg to the next. Nothing fancy, but we're trying to land in a position where we can really bend into it, absorb force, and teach the body how to dissipate those forces so we're not landing so abruptly to really pound down into the floor. So just to show a couple reps of this one, single leg alternating bound with stick because we're holding the landing. Control, land. You see, as I land, I'm trying to control my position. So just to see from the front here, if you go and land, there's this movement, okay? This knee and foot and hip, everything want to go in and out. So as you land and strike the ground, we're trying to teach ourselves how to maintain good alignment so we're in a efficient position to then move to the next foot strike. Distance doesn't matter so much. Again, the harder or the longer you go, the harder this will be to stabilize. But just taking your time, nice quiet landings, and work on proper stability and positioning of the lower extremity. The next one, as we move into a lateral jump, this first jump and hold, if we go from one, or some people like to call it a skater jump, teaching how to absorb forces. Now, this movement is in what's called the frontal plane. Before we move in the sagittal plane, forward and backwards, now we're moving frontal plane side to side. So teaching the body how to control and prevent my body weight from going over that leg. Okay, nice easy jumps at first, stable, control, good positioning of the knee, and then coming back. So great exercises to add as a warm-up in your strength training program, after your dynamic warm-up, before you get into your power exercise and your strength exercises, or a fantastic exercise, or exercises, if you're doing them after your warm-up and before you get into your running, to really help bridge the gap to the higher demand and more shock absorption that you need while going out for your runs. So that's it, jumping and landing, really good exercise. These two right here, moving sagittal and frontal, and if you have any questions, please let me know.